Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and coming through the tunnel with a lot of style and confidence. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Walker Kessler.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots. He's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. And it's Collier in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here's Sexton. Back to Collins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Now Harden. Powell kicks to Leonard. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Collier, guarded by Harden. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Collier. Shot clock at 2. Over Harden. To the wing on the left. Collins passes to Markkanen. Misses the 3. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. And it's John Collins with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Yep, it counts.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Collier. Pass to Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebound.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And he knocks down the first one.
I watch Collins night in and night out, and when he's fully engaged, there's some ferocity behind his play.
He's off on the second. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. It's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Clippers. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And, of course, the Utah Jazz just need to take it a game at a time.
And right now for the Clippers, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now, here's Sexton. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Willingness to share the ball. Sexton can score and is hungry to do so. You got to keep your teammates happy.
And the Clippers have possession. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Zubac finds Powell. Here's Leonard. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collins. Jacks up a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Leonard against Markkanen. He gets that one. Leonard's got 9.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Sexton up top. Guarded by Powell. Markkanen a screen on Hart. Here's Collier. Guarded by Hart. From deep three-point land. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a perfect time here to look at all the teams that score the most points off turnovers. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Clippers in second.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Powell finds Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Collins. We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Here's Harden. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Harden kicks to Leonard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 3. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
Now Harden after the missed 3 from John Collins. Outside Leonard, just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, man. It's dance can time.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Jazz trail by 5.
Jordan Clarkson.
Kessler, a screen on Powell. To the middle. And Kessler throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Powell. To the paint. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
The Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now Collins, defended by Jones. Here's Collier. Collins, a screen on Hart. Back to Collins. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Outside, Jones. Harden with a screen on Collins. Jones kicks to Powell. Harden looking it over. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
Clarkson outside. Over to the left wing. Kessler in the post. Working on Zubac. Shots good by Clarkson.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Pass to Powell. From 13. Zubac with the screen for Powell. Now Zubac goes up and lays it nice and easy. Zubac has got 8.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Kessler with it. Now Clarkson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Kessler, a screen on Powell. Clarkson for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
So it's the Jazz now. After the 3-pointer from Norman Powell. Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. They should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is Los Angeles now, leading by 5. Pass to Powell. Leonard with the ball. He's guarded by Markkanen. The baseline J. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 13 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
They set the pick. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Zubac.
Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
They throw good. Clarkson. Brentley, you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much. Their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And here's Harden for three. Utah with the rebound. Now here's George. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Lebowski passes to Clarkson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And that one's good by Porter.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to George. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here is Harden. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers. And a switcher also for Utah. Sheboy's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden. Staying healthy and rested has been, Brent, a challenge for this Clippers team.
Well, of course, Kevin, this affects every team throughout the course of a long season. But, yeah, the Clippers have had a really tough time keeping their stars healthy. Their fans have been patient. Their ownership has been patient. But patience runs out. At some point, you want this team to have that full health and that full run to maybe get after one of those titles.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. That one drops for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Leonard. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. It's up a 3. Utah with the rebound. Lebowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard against Clarkson to the inside. Lebowski.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And here's Leonard. 13 points in the game. There's a screen. Here's Eubanks. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The Clippers on top. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. So on the floor for Utah, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Then there's Filipowski. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Potter in at the power forward. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, right? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
That free throw, no good. The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Out to the right wing. Dunn, wide open, he fires, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Shoots over Batum. Sensabaugh, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Porter kicks to Leonard. Outside for Batum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Batum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
And Batum pretty consistent from the three-point line. Defenses cannot afford to give him that kind of slack.
Pass to Sensabaugh. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Leonard against Clarkson. And it's Leonard missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And good that time.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
On the wing, Batum. Up top, Leonard. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Batum. And that's 15 points for Leonard.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Clarkson. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Batum. Eubanks, the pass to Leonard. Over George. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Man's checked in for the Clippers. And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. Keontae George, 3rd.
That's just an impressive scoring run. And guys, I don't think he's done. He's got a lot more where that came from.
Sexton the pass to Filipowski. Now here's Clarkson, defended by Mann. Inside with the fadeaway. Shot's good by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 6. Clippers leading by 5. Done outside. Pass to Mann. Leonard with no one around. Again, Leonard missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And that game against Memphis, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
That free throw missing.
It's been tough with all the injuries, but Kawhi is a top 75 player, rightfully so. You cannot question his greatness, and it's hard to not think about the what-ifs with him.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Terrence Mann, and it's Powell in for Kevin Porter. And Utah with a change here, too. Sheboy's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
George with the bounce pass. Filipowski passes to Clarkson. Clock at 6. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old-school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Here's Sensabaugh after the Clippers pick up 2. Pass to Clarkson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Jazz have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. John Collins comes in for Filipowski. Throw good. Clarkson. Clippers leading by 5. Done with it. Still yet to score. And Batum kicks to Dunn. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now, here is George. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Down low, here's Clarkson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Collins against Batum. Here's George. It's hauled in by Dunn. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Powell. of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Powell. Getting around 24 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Jones checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Dunn. Clarkson outside. Kessler setting the pick for Clarkson. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Clarkson. Now Harden. He's got 8. Zubac finds Harden. It's Jones on the wing. Here's Leonard. Markkanen with the block.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Collins. Leonard against Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. Kicks it out to Collins. Takes the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. And Leonard gets it to go.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 8. And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. And the Clippers making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for George. Back to Harden. No good with the layup. Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Kessler. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Collier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
3rd team foul.
For Utah, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. And it's sent back by Kessler. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
6 on the shot clock, and the shot goes in. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Here's Collier. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. And he makes that one. Collier's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now, here's Zubac. He's got 8. Harden draws the double, wants to get it to done, and does. Pass to Powell. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here is Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Collins finds Markkanen. Back to Collins. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Sexton's shot is good.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Pass to Jones. Now Powell. Jones with the screen on Markkanen. Powell for 3. Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's got a scorer's mindset, but Norman Powell does play unselfish. If you have a better shot, he'll give it up.
Pass to Collier. Sexton against Dunn. Outside, Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Shoots over Powell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Sexton against Powell. Harden outside. Pass to Jones. Now here's Dunn. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
Guy who's all about team, Zubac, very unselfish.
Here's Collier, guarded by Harden. Here's Sexton. That's where a screen on Dunn. Sexton the pass to Collins. From the wing, Kessler, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Powell kicks to Harden. The 10-footer. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
No good on the triple. Here's Harden on the wing. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. He delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Almost had it. One more time. A round of applause for the participant.
Hi, everybody. Kawhi Leonard displaying excellence yet again. The board man has been on fire.
Well, Kawhi, he's tearing them up. This is a guy who can dismantle you at both ends, using his power and his smarts to get what he wants.
Yeah, no matter how well he plays, the expression never changes. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
They haven't played well on the road, and they're going to be on the road for a while. This is a huge test for their mentals. Do they rise to the challenge, or do they wilt under the pressure of these hostile environments?
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Los Angeles leading by 8. The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Well, a master from the mid-range, Harden's so good at finding available space from that distance.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Sexton, guarded by Powell. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Lays it up off the glass. Sexton's got 11.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Harden the pass to Zubac. And here's Leonard. Shoots the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Markkanen down low. He's covered by Leonard. Off with the layup.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Pass to Zubac. Shoots from the block. There's the 3. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Zubac. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Now here's Collins. There's the pick. Outside, Markkanen. Kessler finds Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Kessler a screen on Powell. They get the rebound. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now, here's Zubac. He's got 8. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
In the history of the game, James Harden gets to the line as well as anyone we've ever seen.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
The first one falls.
If you want to do some kind of search out there for professional scorer, James Harden's picture pops up first. I mean, this guy does it all.
And both free throws are good for James Harden.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here we go, fans. Let's get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
sheet here for Norman Powell.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Sexton on the wing, guarded by Powell. The shot by Sexton, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Jones sets the pick for Harden. In the corner, Powell with it. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the right block, and it goes down 2 points. Powell's got 7.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Powell with the steal. You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. 5th on the list, James Harden.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Here's Collier. 6 points for him. Driving in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden. The Jazz have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Shooting for Utah, Collier. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Zubac. To the middle. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Jazz trail by 16. Now Kessler. Outside, Sexton. Collins, a screen on Powell. Shot clock at 6. Sexton's shot is good.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Outside, Leonard. Back to Harden. Pass to Powell. Fires the 3. Rebound, Utah.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Stolen by Jones. Here's Harden. Count that one. Harden's got 17 now.
A great hustle from Harden in transition, getting up the court as quickly as possible.
Outside Collins. Here's Collier, guarded by Harden. Inside, here's Sexton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 15 points in the game.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Left block shot on the way. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Sexton. Another shot. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Nailed from three-point land. Markkanen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just loves it. Loves to play like a guard and shoot it from the perimeter. Markkanen's bread and butter.
Zubac, a screen on Markkanen. And the dunk by Zubac.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Time now to turn to our our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Leonard inside. Markkanen on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Colin Sexton. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
It keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Dunn, he's checked in for Jones. The Jazz also changing it up. Lebowski, he's checked in for John Collins. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Powell. Markkanen can't get it to go. Clippers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Harden kicks to Powell. Now here's Zubac. 10 points for him. And that one's good. Leonard.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Sexton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Jazz trail by 18. Outside, Sexton. Back to George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. They need this. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Shot, high post, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Kessler. He's got 6. Markkanen finds George. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Dunn left side. And it's sent back by Kessler. George against Harden. That's good for George on the assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 3rd assist on the night. Clippers leading by 15. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
All right, Harden's still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
Utah's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Kessler passes to George. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. Offline with his 3.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here's Dunn. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. To the inside, Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
2 shots.
free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. For the Clippers, Eubanks comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Batum in for Norman Powell. Utah also making some changes. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Sexton. Leonard hits them both. Jazz trail by 19. And here's George. 8 points for him. Pass to Markkanen. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Here's George. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Batum with the ball. Outside Leonard. Softly drops in the floater. Leonard's got 40 points.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
To the paint, here's Filipowski.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Clippers leading by 17. The three from Harden. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Clarkson against Dunn. Teardrop shot. And Clarkson with the layup. Clarkson's got 15 points.
Such a tough shot to master there. Clarkson feeling more and more comfortable, it looks like, with that floater.
George against Harden. Stolen by Clarkson. To the left wing. Here's Sensabaugh. And a miss there on the triple. LA has got the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Jazz trail by 15. Clarkson taking his time here. That's good for George on the assist from Clarkson. That's 12 points for George.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Leonard. Just 3 to shoot. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If you're going to try to help and tag, you got to make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you know what, Greg? You got to like what Coach Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
I mean, keep it simple. Don't rush it. Let's just stay focused. Really good advice.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. You've got Keontae George. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sheboy in at the 5, down low. So it's Utah now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Down low. Got a piece of it. Batum with the steal. Leonard, the open look. Not wasting any time in taking the shot and knocking it down. Leonard's got 42 in the game. George dishes to Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Porter passes to Eubanks.
Foul charge to Jazz. Oscar Shiro.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
At the line,
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
And he makes the first. Nbahighlights checked in for Utah. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Jazz trail by 16. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Batum finds Porter. Inside. Outside, Batum sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 19.
And Batum can still knock down threes. He gives you that kind of gravity that the offense relies on.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Nicholas Batum.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Done against George. There's the screen. Overdone. George, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the layup falls. Leonard's got 44.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Clippers leading by 19 points. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside Leonard. Rebounded by the Jazz. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here's Batum. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Man's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Collins is checked in. Jazz trail by 17. George with the ball. George double teamed. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Dunn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's man after the basket by Utah. And Batum kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Utah basketball.
Norman Powell checked in for the Clippers.
Number 24, Norman Powell.
Jazz trail by 15. Now Clarkson. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Now on the court is your host squad.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Batum finds Porter. Here's Mann. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Right on the bucket. Leonard's got 46 points.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Pass to Kessler. Clarkson outside. Batum brings the double team. He lobs it up, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Leonard inside. He's guarded by Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Collier. Pass to Collins. To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. With the drive. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
So little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Here's Collier. Collins setting the big for Clarkson. Shoots over Powell. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. James Harden comes in for Kevin Porter. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 19. Down low. Pass to Collier. Harden right side. Over Collier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
So good at drawing contact and literally winning trips to the free throw line. Harden feasting on any chance to draw a foul.
Free throw good, James Harden. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Harden hits them both.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Kessler against Zubac. Can they get it? Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Sexton against Powell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Norman Powell, he is compact and powerful and able to take that hit.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. The free throw drops for Powell.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
Sexton on the wing, guarded by Powell. Outside, Jones. Zubac in the post. Working on Kessler. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Look at Zubac shaking up the defense with a pump fake. It's a savvy move.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
The first free throw is good.
Such great concentration from Zubac. He's a man on a mission to just dominate the paint on a nightly basis.
That one misses.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in, night out. He's giving you his all.
James Harden, fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Collier, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Collier. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine. Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with tremendous tenacity.
Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
He's off on the first.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong, can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
And the second free throw, good. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Powell finds Harden. Misses in close. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Markkanen, good.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th assist on the night. Outside, Sexton. Zubac against Kessler. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy. Just too determined. Zubac's finishing strong.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic LU jam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Clippers leading by 20. Outside Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Markkanen. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 5 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Now, here's Zubac. After Colin Sexton's miss. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Zubac, a screen on Sexton. And it's sent back by Kessler. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Jazz have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Here's Collier. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes to...
Yet another bucket!
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Pass to Sexton. And the rejection by Zubac.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Leonard.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Assisted by Colin Sexton.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Harden. Now here's Powell. Defended by Sexton. Jones sets the pick for Powell. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside, Markkanen. It's rebounded by Leonard.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
It's Harden with the drive. Markkanen with the block. Inside, here's Collier. No good that time. Great D that time from Leonard. Harden up top. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, then you got other guys knocking down big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.